Today's episode is brought to you by Security Financial Management.
Ooh, welcome back to Best Advice Podcast, guys. I'm your host, Rob Lovaglio, here as always with Austen, Fats, Jackson, Mitchell Walk. Gentlemen, what's cracking?
Well, we're here at the holiday week. Thanksgiving upon us, right?
Short week.
Thanksgiving. We like to start each episode with the powerful practice of positive thinking. We like to call this, give me something good.
Hey, give me something good.
Today, in honor of Thanksgiving, gentlemen,
No jive turkey.
talk about what we're thankful for. Mitch, why don't you go first? What are you thankful for?
Pretty sure that you called me a jive turkey.
No, now, Lou. Nobody called anyone a JT.
Jive turkey is a little over the line, my man.
First of all, family. Family is extremely important, and you know I've got a great family, and we're going to be meeting as a whole group at the end of the year around holiday time, Christmas week. So family, and of course health.
Health is huge.
Health is a huge thing for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful. Fortunately, we all have good health in our family. And this year, you know, as we merged our company together, it's been great to work with the new family here at SFM.
Yeah.
Got great partners, great team members. So it's going to be a great year this year to finish it up, and going forward, family, health, and this great team that I work with.
That's amazing. I love that. It's going to be hard to come up after that one. What do you got for us?
The standard
first.
Yeah. Family, friends, health. Very thankful for that, obviously, but kind of a more, I guess, off of that path. I'm really thankful for the fact that I'm a good cook, and I'm going to dominate this Thanksgiving feast and just eat as much food as I can. The next few days, short week, just have some good food, hang out with friends, family, and maybe a couple beers along the way too.
I could second Fats' cooking ability. I used to be against it, did not stroke his ego too much, but he's a heck of a cook. I'll give it to him. He's a heck of a cook.
This turkey tastes half as good as it looks. I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Save the neck for me.
All right, let's get to the question of the day. Today's question comes from Bill from Orlando. Bill, what you got for us?
You want to say something?
Hey guys, Bill from Orlando says, unfortunately, I'm heading into my 40s and wondering what important birthdays I need to be aware of to stay organized with financial and health benefits. And he adds, thanks for the show, gentlemen.
Thank you, Bill. Awesome. Why don't you take this over for us, please?
Good question, Bill. Besides, this maybe might not apply to your older years, but 18, you're allowed to vote. 21, you can buy alcohol, so I don't know if that really helps your financial situation.
I love alcohol.
I'm going to need to see some identification.
Really? Makes me feel young again.
It's a little drained.
It can impact your financial situation in a negative way. So
Very negative.
We'll skip over that one. But really, there's a couple key birthdays, and we'll get into them. The first one at age 50 is when the IRS allows for what they call catch-up contributions in IRAs and employer-sponsored retirement plans. So basically, right now the max contribution to a 401k for 2024 is $23,000. Once you reach age 50, you're able to contribute an additional $7,500 to your 401k plan. So after age 50, you're able to put away over $30,000 per year for retirement. For IRAs, it's only $1,000, but still, it's once you reach age 50, you're able to add more to your retirement accounts.
And that's a tax benefit, right? You're like putting that away tax.
You can do it tax deferred, but it's really just for people to be able to kind of supercharge their savings as they get a little bit older.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. What we got next?
55! So at age 55, maybe a more uncommon rule that people don't know about is you're actually able to access funds from your employer-sponsored plan without incurring that 10% early withdrawal penalty. There are some stipulations around the rule, like you have to make substantially equal withdrawals for 5 years. So let's say you were withdrawing $10,000 per year from that plan. They basically want you to withdraw $10,000 per year for 5 years. So you don't really change those distribution amounts, and it's just kind of a rule for
if you
people.
do it, you're kind of locked in to continue.
Exactly.
It's not a one and done. If you do it, it's 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 55. What we got next?
Yeah, moving on. 59 and a half, you can access money from any IRA or employer plan without penalty. So doesn't, that substantially equal withdrawal rule does not apply. After age 59 and a half, you can take withdrawals from IRAs, retirement plans. If it's tax deferred, you'll pay ordinary income tax on that, but you can access those dollars without penalty.
And you don't have to do that consecutively.
No, that's when you have a little bit more flexibility, is at age 59 and a half.
Very cool. What's next?
There's a whole lot. People didn't realize there's a lot of birthdays.
I don't know why they changed half years and not half, but at age 60, so half a year after 59 and a half, it allows for you to start taking widow or widower benefits off your spouse's Social Security. So if in the unfortunate circumstance that your spouse passed away early and you were going to take Social Security benefits based off of their income and their earnings, you'd be able to access those payments at age 60.
Oh, what's next?
I'm gonna pass it off to Mitch. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it. I'm talking too much.
We're going to talk about that because that plays right on his 60 with the widow and widower benefits. At age 62, you are allowed to start taking your Social Security. But again, that's an earlier withdrawal because full Social Security benefits start somewhere around that 65, to about 66 now to 67. Each year it goes up a little, a couple of months each year. And I think right now if you turn 67 or so, it's around that 67 year to get your full benefits. So that's at age 62. You can take it early, but you're not going to get as much money. So you really need to check with a financial planner, get your information from Social Security, their website, look up what your numbers are, and just see what it is at 62, 63, 64, 65, all the way up to 70. But we'll talk to 70 in a few minutes. Then at age 65, that's when you're allowed to enroll in your full Medicare benefits and the government drug plan. So every few years, once you get to 50, there's more and more.
It's a lot of significant birthdays.
And most people don't know.
Or half birthdays.
There's a lot of things that's out there once you get to 50.
Yeah.
And then, as I said, when you get to that 66, 67, that's when you're going to claim your full Social Security benefits. And again, depending on your age, each year it goes up a few months. I think now it might be around 66.8, 66.9 years old.
Kind of depends on your birthday, right? If you turn age 67 past a certain date, your full retirement age is 67. And like you said, it seems like it's continuing to go up. So for guys like Robert and myself, we might be 75 before we get Social Security the way this is going, but we'll see.
Yeah, it could be. And again, but you're probably going to live 10 years longer, so it's going to be all good.
I'm trying to live to 200, man. I'm going to take all the vitamins. It's 2025
Lots
now.
of water, everything. You're good. So you really have to take a look at that. And it's important to do that. But you should check with get your numbers from the Social Security office and call someone like us, Austen, myself, someone at Security Financial Management. We can go over that with you. You get your information, and we can take a look and see what might work for you, actually. And then, of course, once we get to age 70 and a half, there's something called the QCD, Qualified Charitable Distribution. When you take money out of an IRA, you would have an ordinary IRA, you could take it out and then you pay ordinary income tax on it. However, it used to be 70 and a half, which was called the RMD, the required minimum distribution. That's changed. We'll get to that birthday soon. But if you want, at 70 and a half, you can take out up to $100,000 and send it directly to a charity. You don't get a tax deduction. However, you do get the money out of your IRA to your charity, and you do not pay federal income tax on it. So that's at 70 and a half. So that's called a QDC. You can check with your accountant, check with your advisors, but it's something to look at for donations at 70 and a half. Then let's go to age 70. We kind of went that extra half there. Age 70, you get your full Social Security. Every year you wait after full retirement age, and again, depending what your full retirement age was according to Social Security. And again, as Austen said earlier, it depends on your birthday when you start. But at 70, that's where it is. So every year you defer, and just say you were at 66 years and 8 months was your full Social Security, every year you defer up until age 70, they add about 8% a year to your benefits. But once you hit 70, it doesn't go up anymore. You should immediately start taking your money.
So they kind of force you to take it.
It's the maximum benefit you'll receive.
Yeah. Well, they don't force you. They don't want you to take it. But there's no more benefit. Right? It does not continue to go up. There's no
then
benefit.
You just lose the money because you're not going to. It's not going to increase anymore.
It's not going to increase.
If it's at let's say $1,000 a month. That's the highest it's ever going to be.
70,
so if you
that's
don't take it. You're losing.
You're just losing
Yep.
your money that you paid into for years and years and years. It's your money. You've paid into Social Security. Take it.
They pay that out monthly, right?
It's paid monthly.
Yes. 1,000 is pretty low. It's probably higher than that.
Yeah,
depends on your earnings over your career.
Yeah. What they do is they take your 40 highest quarters over your lifetime, and they take a look at your income of 40 of your highest quarters. It's 10 years. So you have to work for a minimum of 10 years over your lifetime, but they take a look at your 40 high quarters, and
that's interesting.
That's how it works.
That's cool.
Yeah, and anybody can look at it. You just go on, sign up on
SSA.gov is where you can kind of sign up, find out what those benefits are.
Yeah, and you'll get an idea of exactly
we'll
what
put the
what
link in the description if you guys want to check that out. Go ahead.
It's simple and easy, but we're not done yet.
Yeah.
We still have, let's not forget, your
what's
social,
next?
your final age 73 this year.
Damn Viagra gets my heart racing like a lab rat.
At age 73, as I talked earlier, about your RMD, which is required minimum distribution from your IRA. The government has their calculations, and they are a little generous on this because they figure it based on your age and what your life expectancy is. They have a formula, and they tell you exactly at the end of every year, based on your ending balance in your IRA on December 31st, you will know exactly how much they are going to make you take out that year, coming year. So you have to take it out. And when I say they're kind of generous about it, it seems like, because we do a lot of RMDs, it's all calculated for us. We look at it. And life expectancy for most people, it's around 100. Now, we know that's not the true life expectancy, but a lot of the formulas, 99 to 100 years old. So that's pretty generous for change. But also, in 2030 now, according to the law today, remember, the government can change laws anytime they want, but currently in 2030, that 73 is going to go to age 75 before you have an RMD. But once you start taking it, you don't get to delay it anymore. So if you're 73 today, you start your IRA, mandatory withdrawal. In 2030, when it goes to 75, you don't get to delay it at all. So that's under current policy and expectations. Again, changes anytime. But you can see there's a lot of things that many people don't even. It's not on anybody's radar, right?
Right.
Most people don't discuss this.
That...
Anyway, so as you can see, there are lots of important birthdays that most people don't know about, don't hear about, never discussed. But here at Security Financial Management, we are on top of these rules and laws. And like I said, they change a lot by the government. So again, for financial planning, just take a look at your assets and where you're going forward. Our name is right here on the bottom of the screen, Security Financial Management. Our phone number's here and our website. Please feel free to call us. We talk about a lot on our podcasts, lots of different areas, and we've got so many financial advisors, certified financial planner right here next to me. Lots of great people here. So give us a call.
Beautiful. All right, that will do it. Thank you, Bill. Remember, folks, the secret to wealth is not what you earn, it's what you keep. Happy days, everybody.
This podcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only and is not intended as personal financial advice. Before making any financial decision, please do your own research and consult a financial advisor as needed. If you have a question for the guys, email podcast@bestadvicepodcastguys.com.